Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be briefly discussing why we as artists can be so hard on ourselves, especially when we are faced with endless possibilities of where we can go with our artwork. Of course, I'm speaking from experience, however, I do hope that you are able to relate to what I have to say, so stick around for that. But first things first, let me tell you about my latest adventure. So, I went on a day trip with my family recently. It was a nice trip. The weather was exceptional on that day, even though it was still brisk. Yeah, summer hasn't quite hit yet in southern Ontario at the time of this recording. So, anyway, I had a lovely walk and I just enjoyed nature. Unfortunately, I lost some videos of my walk because, for some reason they got corrupted on my computer. Kinda sad about that, but oh well. And then before I knew it, I was headed back home. And yes, every Trini has these gloves in their car, okay? We like to let the people know where we are from. And here I am trying to draw the gloves. I wasn't too fixated on how it looked, just as long as I drew something. And this is the kind of attitude that I've been adopting lately. I'm trying to let go of that perfectionist mindset. I've realized that things flow a lot easier when I do my art, when I'm not trying to be perfect all the time. So back home, I wanted to sanitize the table to get rid of the dust. I know it doesn't look like it needs to be clean, but I hadn't touched my computer in a couple of days and the dust does accumulate. And sorry if I sound a bit nasally at the moment. I think I got a bit of a chill because, again, Southern Ontario can't decide whether to be hot or remain cold. So excuse me for sounding strange. I'll be a lot better in the next video, promise. Now, after cleaning up, I sat down and surprisingly, I expected to have an idea by now to start working on, to post for this video. But nothing was coming to me. I wanted to draw, animate something from the trip that I was on. And I was a blank slate. I started thinking maybe I wouldn't do a YouTube video this week like I had planned. And then I thought, wait, why am I being so down about this? I wasn't sad, but I was somewhat disappointed. Why am I being so hard on myself because I didn't have anything to show on my YouTube video, or I didn't have anything new to show specifically for my YouTube video? It's not like I don't have other projects on the side. Like, for instance, here I have an animation / 3D model that I did of a little girl looking out the window. Now, I could already see my inspiration in terms of where I got the idea from. I went on a trip to the aquarium several weeks ago, and I wanted to have that bright background and a dark foreground. So that's where I got that idea from, that inspiration. And with it raining all the time here where I live, I just wanted to show my emotion at the time through this character that I had made. Same thing with this one here with the plane. If you live in Canada, I was just thinking about how in times like this, I want to be able to see everyone be able to travel from Canada back and forth without any issues. And with the rain again, same thing. It's raining too much. And then, of course, my other long-term project. I've been working on this piece for a couple of months. Actually, no, several months. I've been working on this for about 2, maybe 3 hours a week, depending on whenever I have time. Excited to see the final result. We are too hard on ourselves, mainly because we do not meet our own expectations. If we say that we want to have this and we want to have that done by a certain time and we don't fulfill it, we get discouraged and lower our standards or the way that we think of ourselves. I think we ought to cut ourselves some slack from time to time. Even though here you could see that I'm not drawing anything. I'm literally just playing around with brushes and scribbling. And at first I thought that, well, I'm not really gonna post anything at all for this YouTube video. But I said, you know what? This is where I am right now. It's not like I don't have any work. It's just that I wanted to have something specific for YouTube. And it's okay to not have anything done. So don't be hard on yourself. If you wanted to have something completed at a certain time and you don't get it done, it's okay. I'm sure people will understand. People will cut you more slack than you do yourself. So you ought to cut yourself a little bit more slack. And that's all I wanted to share. Hopefully, the next YouTube video I will have something to show you. But if not, it will just be me and you talking about art things again. So let me know what you think in the comments, or if you got anything at all. I hope I was able to help you, and I will see you in the next video.